Hello and welcome to an exciting moment in my life. I have received my yearly Paperblanks order and I'm going to show you what all I got. I have had it already for a few weeks, so I have started to use some things already, but now is the right time to show you what I got. These are just from my previous year's order, so this is actually already the 4th year in a row that I'm doing a Paperblanks order and showing it to you. So I will link the videos below if you want to see what I got previous years, but this is kind of like a tradition. I buy my mom a journal every year because she fell in love with the Paperblanks journals and the size that she likes is this maxi. So she loves this maxi size, which is about A5, and the first years when I was trying to buy it for her, because of course if my mom wants a journal, I'm like, okay, I can get it for you, I can get it for you. So I realized that this size is hard to get here in Finland. So then I ended up going to the website and I did order it from there, from Germany, and now since then I have just straight gone to the website and ordered it because that's so much easier for me than to try to get it somewhere here in Finland. So then I will get the right size and the layout, and I have all the designs to choose from. So they have usually like 4 or 5 designs in this exact size and layout, and it's like a gamble. I can put here the pictures of the previous years, so it's always a gamble what you will choose because you don't know what they will have next year. And my mom has said that she wants to have a different design every year, and I'm like, okay, I will try my best. And until now I have succeeded. So, and maybe if I buy every year the newest design, I will succeed also in the future, but we will see. So this year I chose this. This was the Waves Volume 4. So what I find myself neat about this Paperblanks notebook is that these covers usually, I don't know if they all have, but usually they have a story, like a history. This is the same design as Virginia Woolf had in one of her notebooks when she was writing the Waves book. You can see the lion there. That's the logo of the New York Public Library. So they have the original notebook. So I just think those stories are neat, and they have them on the website, so you can go look and see where the designs come from. And I thought that this was the prettiest this year, and I hope my mom will enjoy it. I can quickly flip it through. It just has things that my mom doesn't use, or I don't think, I have never heard that she would use them. But this has these monthly planner pages for each month, a few note pages, and then it goes to the weekly layout. And this is the horizontal layout. My mom loves to just write a few lines every day, so this is perfect for her. And she doesn't appreciate any quotes or pictures. She has previously had planners like that, and then when she found these, she just fell in love with the simplicity and that there is nothing extra, because she had one of those planners that had like Paulo Coelho quotes, and then an artist had made some pictures, and when I saw it afterwards she had just covered the quotes and the pictures with photos, so she doesn't need those. So this is a good simple layout for her. And then here in the back it just has yearly views for future years, holidays. These don't contain the Finnish holidays, so no use for us. And then notes pages, year planner, and some extra informations if somebody uses them, and then a few note pages, which is nice. And then I have flipped this through earlier, so I saw that this has a mistake here. So this paper has been bent, it's not cut correctly, but I thought that, well, I kind of find it neat, but you could just cut it here, but I just think I will leave it, and let's see what my mom says about it. But I don't know if I have now the energy or time to give feedback. Maybe I could, I don't know, but for me, I don't know, I just find it kind of neat. Of course, it's a mistake, so yeah, that's that. And then here is a bit information about the cover design if you want to read it. And then there is this address book with some note pages also, and this memento pouch. It has 2 bookmarks, a red one and I would call the other one golden, and then the elastic closure. So this is a neat journal, and I have to say, because now I have been buying the exact same journal every year, so this has gone up in price. This year I paid $21.95. The year before I paid €1 less, and the year before that I paid €2 less from this year. So it has gone up €1 per year. So let's see if it will also go up next year, €1. I will still get it if my mom is still around to write in it. Then I decided to get her something extra this year. So I got this, which she probably is like expecting to get. But then, because she only writes this at the summer cottage, and now after, well, since the pandemic in 2020, they have been living on the summer cottage year round. But now they will go to the city for the winter. So I thought that, well, I think it would be neat now that my mom has been writing a journal for every day for a few years. So maybe she wants to keep this still at the summer cottage. I don't know. But I have now an option for her, and I got her a second journal. I don't know now why I bought the smaller one, but I think that they didn't have this. This is the 18-month planner, so I think they didn't have this one in this size, because this is the more common size. And why I chose the 18-month planner is that I wanted that my mom can straight away start writing in it when they move to the city, and I think they will be now in September, maybe latest in October, will do the move. So then she can start to write in this immediately if she wants to leave this at the summer cottage. So this is like a surprise for her. I don't know if she gets at all excited about the idea, but she has the planner, the journal now, if she wants to write in it. And this is about this. This is just the same, just smaller. So you even have the same amount of lines. It's just a bit smaller, the space, and of course shorter the lines. And this is about B6 size. And if you're interested, you can read about the design here. So I chose this. Actually, the colors go together. So I'm hoping that my mom will also like this, and if not, that's okay too. But now I have 2 journals for her for next year. I think this is pretty, and I'm hoping that she will continue writing in a journal. I just feel that that's a good habit to have, and maybe there is also some nice things she would like to write down also in the city. But then the part that I usually do to get free shipping, but now because I already bought 2 planners, and yes, this was minus 20% because July, this had already started when I bought it. So this was the same price as this, but with the 20% off it was 17.56 euros, and with these I could already have free shipping, although that has also gone up. So in previous years I got it from 30 euros. This year I had to buy with 35 euros to get free shipping, but because I bought 2 I already had the free shipping, so that wasn't a problem. But as I usually do, I also bought something for myself. Where should I start? Okay, so I saw a video from my dandelion diaries. I will put the channel name here and then I will link the video for you. She was showing her journal planner lineup, and she has a journal where she's writing love letters for her spouse, and her spouse is also writing love letters for her in another journal. That would be so neat, but I don't think we have the time for that. I don't know. We have been leaving notes on the kitchen table for each other, and I thought that, well, it could be nice to have those notes in a bound book. So I bought us these. This is A7 size, so these paper O notebooks, and because these were also on sale, and I chose the blank ones, so unlined. Yes, they call it unlined. So this is easy to leave a note for your spouse, and then you can read it afterwards, because I think those are nice, but then you are left with a lot of loose papers and how to keep them in order, and so I just think this is neat. And then we both chose a color, so I took this fuchsia color and my spouse wanted this plum cover, and I can show you. So we just write, this one I have written, so just quickly write notes to each other, because when I'm working the morning shift and he's working the evening shift, we are not seeing each other at all in the day. So I think this is important communication to keep the relationship somehow going. And because these were so inexpensive, the original price was €4.95, but I got 60% discount, so it was only €1.98 one book. So I took 3 for both of us, so I will hope that these will last us for a year. So this has 128 pages. I think they will last us a year, so when I'm making my next Paperblanks order in a year, I can buy as new more of these if I want. But I would have bought like a whole stack, but of course I have my budget. So, and my spouse is also a good limit. He's always saying, no, not so many. I got the permission to buy 3 and 3. But then, because the sale was so good, 60% off, I wasn't ready to stop shopping. And my idea was, again, because I had talked to, I can't say that, tortagialla. I will put the channel name here. I admire her journaling, so I was thinking, well, I don't like to say I should, but life has been a bit rough this year, so I really should journal, especially because I haven't had time to write my morning pages. So either I should write those or I should journal in another moment in the day. So I thought, okay, I will buy some cheap journals, because my problem is I don't want to write negative things or bad emotions, but if I just keep them inside and I don't have a place to empty them, so that's not good either. So I really should write also the not pleasant things on paper. So then I thought, well, if the journal is very cheap, so then I don't mind if I write bad things, and maybe I don't then have to save it. I just need an outlet. So I bought these, again, paper O lined. I have bought these also in the previous years, and I actually also have a review of this paper, and I will link it to you. So it's not like, I can show you. I think I have the paper, the pen test. Yes, here. So this is the pen test that I have made, and I go it through in the video. So this is not like, oh, some more pen test. It doesn't work with fountain pens. This is nice paper, but it doesn't work with fountain pens. This paper is like so porous, or I call it thirsty, and it's like, no, I can't use the gel ink pens. These work nicely, and any normal pen work nicely. So that is a bit sad, but otherwise it's okay paper. I use it as my money notebook, so for that it works very nicely, and I have it in this Hobonichi cover, so I like it, it's pretty. So I thought that, well, okay, if the journaling doesn't work, I can always use these for my money notes, and that's no problem. So I'm set for money notes for some time. So my idea was to use it in this cover, and but you can see I haven't started. How do you write bad things on paper? I don't know. I have a block there. I need to do it, but I don't know. But pens like these work, so I need to start. And this is also one from the previous years, so this is now the embarrassing part of this video because I was so excited about the price, because this was €5.95, and with the 60% discount it was €2.38. €2, and if I would buy like a Midori notebook, that's over €10, and I got a bit excited, and then of course I was like, help, help, and my spouse luckily came to rescue me. I limited myself to my budget, and I didn't even go over I have a limit that I want to have €250 in my budget, so I didn't go under that. So I kept myself over that limit, but I did buy a few. I did buy a few. So I got this wholesale package. So this has 5, and then I have these 2. So I bought 7. So these were in total €16.66, and I think that's a good price. Like, I was about to buy a Paperblanks journal, and that would have cost about the same amount as these 7 journals. And again, I don't want to write bad things in such a beautiful cover, because probably I'm not going to save them. So I have now cheap notebooks. It doesn't matter if I throw a few away, and if I'm not starting to write the journal, I have money notebooks for 7 years to come at least. So I don't know. What do you think? And this all in total was €68.05, and this hasn't happened before, but I got a freebie, and now that I went to check, they had a freebie if you bought an 18-month planner, which I bought. But I think that when I was shopping, you got the freebie if you bought with over 40 euros. And this went way over 40 euros, so I got a freebie. And it was nice because you got to choose. They gave you some options and you got to choose. And I chose this. So this is a mini hardcover journal. And I have been actually looking at this design. There is also a pinkish version of it, like a bit different, but it's in the same line. And that would have been like my favorite, but this is also pretty. So you can, again, if you want to read about the design. So this is a lined notebook, and this is also very pretty. So maybe one day I could, and this is about A6. It's a bit smaller. Well, I have an A6 here, so it's a bit smaller than A6, and these are nice to write in. So, and actually, yes, this Paperblanks paper works with fountain pens. At least some use it with fountain pens, and I trust that it's possible. It just depends on your pen and ink, but this is better paper than these paper O papers. So I could write in here with a fountain pen. That excites me. So yeah, so I got a free journal, and this original price for this was $15.95. So I think that's a nice freebie, don't you think so? So this was my Paperblanks order. This year I didn't get any washi. I got some washi in 2021 when they first released it. So these I got 2021. And so last year they were out of stock of what I wanted, and this year they had everything in stock, but sadly I wasn't excited about any of the designs. Well, the one I was a bit excited about, but not so much that I would have paid the amount. But this I just this I loved so much. As you can see, it's already used up, but this was so pretty. I love this so much. So the quality is not like excellent about these, but they are pretty. So I still have a bit left of this, but I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit sad now that I didn't get the washi, but it's not so cheap, and because the quality is not like premium, and the designs weren't just like, oh, I want to have it, so I skipped it this year again. Maybe next year. Maybe next year they will have washi that I would enjoy. So this was my Paperblanks order from this year, and I'm hoping that I will get to make one also next year. Of course I can make one, but I'm hoping that my mom is also still here, that I can buy her the journal, because that is what I like to do. That is the whole purpose of my Paperblanks orders. So if she's not around anymore, I don't know, if I don't get excited about these paper O notebooks, then probably I will stop making my yearly Paperblanks order. I don't know, but let's hope that I get to buy my mom a new journal also next year. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, that I know that you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.